Guava Juice, a guide to losing your entire audience. Let's check it out.
have
It was muted, guys.
declined by over 90%. With many of these recent views coming from shorts, as his long-form content gains roughly 100,000 views a video.
And yeah, I was just looking at his channel a little bit before I pulled up this video, guys, and he's an interesting dude, guys.
What on earth happened? Let's travel back to his absolute peak.
And yeah, his channel's just about the same.
January 2017, 249 million views.
Dude, that is so much.
Why was he so successful at this point in time? By then, Guava Juice had already been on YouTube for over 11 years, during which it became apparent that he was incredibly talented at latching onto trends and had built an intuition for what was popular on YouTube at any one time. For example, his 2007 music video parodies were similar to what Smosh had become successful with, and by
his most oldest video is 17 years ago, guys. Talk about dedicated.
2016, he was still competing with other top-tier gaming YouTubers like FanOFOSRS. Unfortunately, this also meant that Guava hadn't really carved out a specific lane for his channel, which is an
Yeah, I never knew what it's like to, you know, grow up as a YouTuber, guys. I'll never know what it's like. Actually, I will, but I'll never know what it's like to be a, you know, somebody that's a kid that's growing up as a YouTuber while making videos. But we'll have our own faux version of it with the way I'm doing it in my 30s, you know? There's still a chance here, guys.
necessity for long-term YouTube growth. Well, arguably. You can get reasonable views by joining a genre and making a contribution. However, explosive growth usually comes from pioneering a brand new or underperforming genre, as Guava Juice would come to discover in mid-2016 after uploading a video simply titled Orbeez Bath Challenge. Now, there was no denying that this video was targeted toward children. However, it still had many different elements of relatability, leading the video towards success.
Oh, imagine cleaning all those Orbeez up, man. No, you can't do that, bro. It's such a mess.
For example, anybody could access Orbeez. Most people have a bathtub in their house, so it therefore posed this question of, well, what would be the outcome of this experiment if you did it for yourself? This made the video
Even Mr. Beast did something similar with Orbeez.
Extremely enticing to click on, and once watching, Guava Juice then validated the audience by providing the exact outcome that everybody had clicked on the video for. A bathtub filled to the brim with Orbeez, which when combined with a cameo from Spider-Man, made for the perfect viral video. Each of Guava's bathtub uploads,
You're 5 years old,
followed this similar premise of what would happen if you did this in your own house. There was always
I have something similar, but I need to like
an element of curiosity.
come up with how, man.
Oobleck Bath Challenge even provided a guide for how to make the liquid, and it posed the question of, well, is he going to get stuck when it finally dries at the end of the video? His Lego
I don't even know what Oobleck is.
Bath Challenge posed the question of, will he get hurt? While his Diet Coke and Mentos Bath Challenge implied that the Coke might fizz everywhere. Each episode
This guy will be forever known as the guy who got famous putting random things in his bathtub, guys. And so I'll be down to be known as a guy that got famous doing that any day.
It was only 3 or 4 minutes long, so why not click and see the potential outcome? The short nature of the videos also meant that they didn't waste the audience's time and were optimized for
That brand of cheese ball is so good, though.
watch time percentage. And while this goes against the classic trope of longer videos equals more watch time equals better performance,
Guys, I've been trying to stay with that, and it's we've had a little bit of success here and there, but right now my channel is doing real bad, guys. So any support is appreciated.
this has been disproven by people like David Dobrik, who have shown that 10 4-minute videos can be better for retention in comparison to one 40-minute video in its full entirety. Regardless, Guava Juice's videos were doing so well that even his water bath challenge cracked 5 million views.
Out of all the bath challenges I've done, I'm surprised I'd ever tried water.
Leading him to experiment with
Oh my gosh, 6 million views, guys. Well,
other types of content, in which he'd reveal another simple yet key success component. He was actually excited to make each video. Despite being in his mid-20s, you could tell that Guava Juice loved every piece of content, from making
Now he made so much he's got his own like brand and stuff, guys.
gummy pizzas to building a house out of red cups. This gave the videos a unique, enjoyable flavor, as it was obvious that he was happy to be there, which accompanied his cliche yet ideal philosophy of wanting to improve the content every single day.
As long as you consistently make an effort to do better every single day, things will definitely get better every single day.
However,
I hope so.
Guava's explosion was also assisted by timing, as viral videos
That's a jawbreaker.
required significantly less time and effort back in 2017. Take for example this video titled "Do Not Jump on the Trampoline
It's getting so much harder to make videos as the days goes on, it seems, man.
ball pit at 3 AM, in which the time is shown at the start of the video 3:06, as well as at the end of the video 3:29, meaning this entire episode took only 23 minutes to film. There were basically no props, no script, and the whole thing was shot in one take, meaning the video took only a couple of hours to complete after editing, and it's now received over 20 million views. To achieve that same kind of
But he did invest money into it, guys. He got that pool, he got the ball pit, he got all the, you know. But yeah, 23 minutes of filming, pretty wild.
performance on any long-form video today requires at least 1 week's work, as well as maybe a team, maybe a budget, and even then pulling anything close to that number requires
He's got the budget. Look at all the expensive lights. Those lights cost like $500 or something each. So yeah, he's dedicated. He's got the team. You know, he's got a team. You know, even though it looks like it's just him on the camera, he's got a team, guys.
a perfect storm. Back then, however, Guava Juice was doing millions of views on every single video, almost all of which needed minimal planning and could have been completed in under a day. In the process, Guava Juice kept up with every trend from Fortnite to TikTok reactions until he'd dip his feet into a brand new video type that would take his channel to a whole new level, his 10 Things You Shouldn't Do series. In the beginning, it wasn't even supposed to be a series. However, after 10 Things You Shouldn't Do in an airplane gained a view count in the millions, Guava Juice doubled down with 10 Things You Shouldn't Do in the movie theater, 10 Things You Shouldn't Do at school, and
Well, he's dedicated, guys. He's dedicated. He's got like good thumbnails, you know. He's showing how the American dream, straight up. He's just showing how he can make bank with little effort and stuff.
10 Things You Shouldn't Do on a Train, each of which performing incredibly well, and it's really no wonder why. The video
It totally seemed like videos for 5-year-olds.
videos were comedic, relatable, and had a bunch of effort put into them. They usually had multiple people per skit as well as a full set for every video, which made them extra unique.
Yeah, this guy is dedicated to put out good content here, guys.
Especially when combined with Guava Juice's absolutely insane style of comedy.
Don't be a food inspector!
Hello, my friend. How may I help you today?
Hello, I'm the food inspector. Could I have one of each food, please?
Sure thing. Follow me.
I love inspecting food.
Right this way, Mr. Food Inspector. You see all the food
Yeah, this is for 10-year-olds, guys. Probably 7-year-olds with how ridiculous it is.
should be right over there.
What is this?
You should have left Woody on the chance!
Master! Are you here to save me?
Now stay here for the rest of your life!
So yeah, he's a solo version of Smosh, guys. Just putting that out there.
Daddy, is that you? It's me, your son.
These videos went absolutely wild throughout 2020, often gaining well over 10 million views. However, in April 2021, seemingly
See the comparisons here? Like, some of his videos. His bathroom saga had like 70 million views, and now we're 10 million views.
Overnight, something began to change on the Guava Juice channel. He went from gaining over 100,000 subscribers every single month to almost complete stagnation, while his videos were suddenly struggling to achieve more than 1 million views. Why the sudden drop? The decline seemed to begin with a video by Danny Gonzalez, posted only 2 weeks prior, titled "Guava Juice is Out of Control," in which Danny would critique the absolutely insane nature of every Guava Juice video in a fun and entertaining way.
It took one guy to criticize his videos, and that seems to be the downfall.
Just so hard to follow. It's like, is this even a story? Is there a plot to this? They're just like doing random things and crazy things are happening. He can't really subvert our expectations anymore because our expectation is just that something random is going to happen at all times.
The video received
Nothing wrong with that though, fam.
over 2 million views in less than a week, and while it acted as somewhat of a compliment, since Guava Juice was trying to make insane content, Danny's video would also act as a catalyst for the short-term retirement of the series. After uploading an episode on the 3rd of April, Guava Juice didn't post a 10 Things You Shouldn't Do episode until almost 3 months later on the 27th of June, after which it became obvious that the
He was enjoying his YouTube money to the fullest, guys. Buying new cars, new houses,
quality of the series had
going on vacation.
dropped off significantly. For example, Guava Juice's 10 Things You Shouldn't Do at Disneyland felt like it had been thrown together with no prior planning. There was no set, there were no characters, and the jokes felt random, but in a way that was more like, what the hell even is this anymore?
Don't feed the birds.
During the retirement
Yeah, definitely put a lot less budget into his videos.
of the series, Guava Juice had instead been uploading increasingly lazy content, such as Guava Juice ranks Guava Juice videos, as well as old repackaged compilations, such
But
as
the views he's getting are still like very, very, very good for his channel, guys.
Best of Guava Juice 24-hour
For any
live
channel, really.
stream, both of which subtly implying that the glory days of the channel were coming to an end, as was also indicated by the thumbnails. During his peak, the thumbnails felt clean, straightforward, and were on par with YouTube's meta at the time. And while some of his 2021 thumbnails were definitely on the cutting edge, there were others that felt crowded, dated, or just straight up confusing. The channel seemed to have been struggling from a lack of effort and innovation. However, there was actually a good reason for this. In December 2021, Guava Juice announced that he'd instead been spending his time on a kids' TV series called The Guava Juice Show, which was about to release its very first episode on YouTube Originals. Guava displayed his
Yeah, that's where he's doing his time now, guys. At first, I thought he got sponsored by Cartoon Network, but YouTube themselves was like, no, let's make a Cartoon Network style show with you in it, and that's where it is seems to be now, guys.
confidence in the show by purchasing a billboard at LAX, and it was looking like this series could reignite the channel, although only in the beginning. The first 5 episodes performed reasonably well, averaging around 3 million views each. However, for whatever reason, the 6th episode gained only 150,000 views, with almost every episode afterwards following a similar trend. Guava and his team would produce a total of 13 episodes for the show, after which he'd upload a new video titled The End, in which Guava Juice was unusually upset, possibly as a partial result of the show's poor performance.
I've been doing Guava Juice for so long, I've missed my daughter's birthdays and friends' weddings, and I feel like there was just no balance to who I am as a person.
Guava Juice didn't specify why he was feeling so down, however
The decline, bro. The decline.
he wasn't ready to give up just yet, as he then released a 2nd season of the show, which once again performed to a mediocre standard. At a couple 100,000 views per episode, Guava might as well have just continued making standard videos, and this wasn't even the worst part. Whilst producing the show's 26 episodes, Guava Juice lost touch with the one skill that had always guaranteed success, an ability to keep up with trends and the current YouTube meta. Prior to making the Guava Juice show, he was averaging maybe 700,000 views on his normal YouTube uploads.
That's not even bad though.
However, after
Even for a channel his size.
The second season came to an end only 7 months later. It was rare to see any of his videos achieve more than 200,000 views. It seemed that Guava Juice had
So it's like similar to Quibble Cop, where he's just lost his or like Logan Paul, where he just got a different job or whatever.
Fallen into the misconception that if he split his time between YouTube and a TV show, he'd achieve double the amount of success, yet the opposite happened and his performance was instead cut in half. On top of splitting his time between 2 different forms of media, Guava Juice also had to worry about YouTube Shorts, his in-store products, as well as a bloody NFT project, which has to be one of the dumbest things you can launch as a creator, because it's so obvious that you're just trying to siphon some quick cash from the audience. Guava Juice's new low was established in a recent video titled My Future, in which he speaks as though his career is pretty much over.
I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart,
It's so much potential though, guys. I think he just lost passion.
I am very honored to
Or just like the passion died down a little.
be a part of your childhood.
His former excitement has transformed into boredom and complete apathy, as was
Is it gonna be like another what's her name? Lindsay Lohan or whatever celebrity situation? Hopefully not.
highlighted during one of the video's announcements.
With growing in mind, I just want to let you know for this channel, moving forward, I'm going back to my old roots, which is gaming. 2016, I made the channel because I wanted to create a gaming channel.
While Guava Juice gives off the vibe that he wants the videos to return to their former glory, it also seems like he's lacking the motivation and clear vision to get them there. And as a result, he's trying almost anything, including sympathy from the audience, to achieve an increase in viewership. However, this has only had the opposite effect, as most of his gaming videos struggle to achieve 100,000 views. Guava Juice has made it way too obvious that he doesn't have an interest in producing the content, and this lack of commitment shows in each and every upload. The videos just feel a bit generic and aimless. A great YouTube video should be fresh and energizing, something that makes you want to click, just like the bathtub videos did during the channel's heyday. And while it's clear that Guava Juice is slowly
It might be one of those situations where he hates his claim to fame. He doesn't want to be anywhere near a bathtub. I don't know, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, check out SunnyP2 in the description. Press that join button, and I'll see you guys next one. It isn't really his fault he lost his views. Oh, it is. It is, guys. No, don't get that. That is mistaken. Because like Blue's Clues, how long was Blue's Clues in like airing, guys? You know, he just lost his passion or something around that. See you guys next time.